What the? Oh, I just hurdled him! I just fucking hurdled him! I just hurdled him! I just fucking hurdled him! Let's fucking go! Did you see? I just hurdled him though! Yo! I just hurdled him! Hey, what the fuck is up, YouTube? Out here, born in pain. You guys did that Madden 25 gameplay. Now I know I haven't been uploading a lot of like Madden 25 and shit, and that's because I honestly barely been playing. Like I do have like gameplays, like online gameplays, and I do have the offline franchise that I have to like edit up and everything, you know. So I do have a lot of Madden. It's just like I really can't stand the game anymore. Now, I know I've made a couple of videos about it and everything, like letting you guys know. So for those of you who don't know, and you've seen my videos earlier, like before the game came out and right as soon as the game came out, you guys have probably seen like how I love the game and everything, you know. But it's one of those things that as you keep playing, then you start to pick up on it. And this game is total ass, man. You know, people just fumble way too much. People get hurt way too much, you know. And the animations, like there's so much warping in this game. Like players warp to people so much in this game. It is crazy. There's still no animations when you're trying to catch the ball sometimes like that. There's still no block shedding animations. Like sometimes when dudes get off the block and make a tackle, you see no animation that they fought off the block. They just warp. Like they'll go and you'll see him getting blocked by like a guard or a fullback or whatever, you know, and then when the guy comes along, he would just make a tackle, and it doesn't make sense. You don't see no animation. He doesn't push, pull, rip, or spin, nothing. He just makes the tackle. You know, he doesn't push off the wide receiver or whoever he's getting blocked by and then makes a tackle. Like, he just makes the tackle. Like, the guy that was blocking him just wasn't there. And it doesn't make any sense. And there's a lot of other things wrong with the game, you know. Like, I'm just going off the top of the head right now. You know, you guys know, like, I don't write like shit down, like, oh, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna say that, you know. It's just one take, bam, that's what you get, you know. So like for right now, what I'm thinking is that's what I'm thinking, like that's some of the things that off the top of the head is wrong with this game, you know. And they've said it themselves. They put their main focus of this whole game was offline franchise. That's what their main focus of this game was offline franchise. That's what they focused so much on. And the offline franchise is great, yeah. But what about the online franchise? How many people actually buy this game and play offline? Like there are a few, not a few, but there are some people that play offline franchise and they buy the game for offline franchise, right? But most people buy it for online. So why would you focus it towards offline when you have a whole online feature that most people buy the game for? Like, it fucking blows my mind. Like, what were they thinking? What were they thinking when they made this fucking load of shit? I don't get it. Now, I will say the offline franchise was great, and they did make the Infinity engine way better, and the cuts is way better as the running. Like the running animations is way better with the running backs or the quarterbacks or the wide receiver, whoever you run the ball with. But they put focus into that, and the defense is fucking horrendous this year. The purple routes are fucking trash, and they don't play how they should. You know, yellow routes, just the whole defense is fucking horse shit. Like, it doesn't make sense. If you want to stop a 10-yard out route, do you know what you have to do? You have to put them in a fucking blue route. You have to put them in a light blue route, baby blue route, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't make sense. That's the flat route. A fucking 10-yard out route isn't a flat route. You know, like a fucking light blue route should stop like a zig route. It should stop a arrow route. You know, it should stop a flat route. It should stop a swing route, or you know, something like that, like from the backfield, the running back. You know, it should stop those. You know, maybe even like a bubble screen or a screen in general. That's what the flat routes are supposed to stop. A 10-yard out route, that's what the purple route is supposed to stop. You know, hook to curl. That's what it's supposed to be. The blue route is a hook to flat, and a purple route is a hook to curl, and that's what it needs to stop. That's what the out route should be stopping. The purple route should be stopping. But no, the purple route doesn't stop that. The purple route plays more like a baby blue route, and the baby blue route plays more like a purple route. It's fucking stupid. It doesn't make football sense. You know, like this game is just stupid, man. And I just I know I'm gonna get shit in the comment section because I always do, like, well, it's a video game and you shouldn't think of it as real football and blah blah blah. Well, shut the fuck up, nerd. You know, this is supposed to be a football simulator. This is supposed to be a simulation of football. So why can't there be real football knowledge and football thought and football logic into this game? Like, yeah, it's a video game, but it's supposed to simulate football. It's supposed to simulate what goes on in the field. Like, come on, give me a fucking break. Like, yo, this game is just bullshit, and I think this game sucks because, and I think this franchise has sucked for a couple of years because there's no competition. Now, if you remember back in the day, 2K was out and they were making football games. 2K was making football, and it was good. It was pretty good. I didn't really like it so much, but I don't know about how you guys felt about 2K. I think it was 2K5. 2K5. With, I think it was Terrell Owens on the cover. When he was an Eagle. You know, I don't know how you guys felt about that game, but it was pretty good. And I don't know how you guys took it, like in your communities and your neighborhoods and stuff, but my neighborhood, they fucking loved it. Like, my neighborhood was a Madden fucking neighborhood. Like, bam, like that's all we played was Madden, you know? And when 2K came out, everybody went to 2K, and I stood on Madden for a little bit because I didn't really like how 2K was, because all you really had to do was like keep tapping. I think it was triangle or X if you wanted to break tackles, and whoever tapped it the fastest and the hardest, you know, broke the tackles and ran through everybody. It was kind of bullshit, you know. But that's what I didn't really like about it, and that's why I really didn't play it that much. But everybody loved it. Like, there were people that sold their Maddens that I knew that sold their Maddens and shit like that to get 2K, and they stuck with 2K and they didn't play Madden anymore. But I think Madden just sucked ever since they bought the NFL license. Ever since they made it that they bought the license and that any other video game could not use the NFL license, they couldn't put the NFL teams, use the NFL players, nothing. That's when EA and Madden just fell apart. You know, yeah, they've been making way more money because of it, because now people don't want to make football games. You know why? Because nobody wants to fucking play with a random John Doe fucking faggot, even though it's supposed to be the Vikings and that's supposed to be Adrian Peterson. It doesn't say Adrian Peterson. He might have the stats like AP, but that's not AP because it doesn't say Adrian Peterson. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know, people want to play with Tyrann Mathieu. You can play with the fucking Cardinals, and that free safety there, that could be Tyrann Mathieu. You have the same stats as Tyrann Mathieu. They could look directly as Tyrann Mathieu. They could have had Tyrann Mathieu come in and fucking mimic his movements and shit, but that's not Tyrann Mathieu. You know why? Because it says number 37 or whatever number he is. It doesn't say his fucking name or has some created, messed up, fake name, you know. And video games suck at making names. Football games, they suck at making names, you know. So it's gonna say like Ryan Matthew or some stupid shit, like, you know. So, and people don't want to fucking play that shit, you know. Like they, I never played it, but I heard Backbreaker was pretty good. You know, Blitz in the League was pretty good if you just wanted to fuck shit up, you know. And I heard that they said like Backbreaker was like a way more polished version of Blitz, you know. But I don't know. I never played Backbreaker. It looked pretty good. But nowhere near like polished like Madden. But Madden is still shit. But like I was saying, like, yeah, like the competition just, there's no competition when it comes to football games. That's why Madden does what they does what they want. And they're money whore little fucking faggots, and they don't talk to the community, they don't answer the community. If you're trying to like hit them up on Twitter and stuff, and you're trying to talk to them about the game and everything, they don't fucking answer you unless you're like, oh my god, I really love this game. Then you'll get a retweet and a favorite, and they'll fucking follow you or some stupid shit like that. I don't fucking know, but if you're not sucking their dick, then they don't want to hear it. They're so used to having these yes men, and like, you're never gonna get a good game like that. You're never gonna get a good game like that. You're never gonna make a good game if you got nothing but yes men around you in your circle telling you your game is great when it's not, when you need to hear the truth. Your game fucking sucks, and it's been sucking since fucking Madden 04. Madden 04 was the last Madden game that I feel was really great. Madden 05 was really good too, because they introduced the hit stick. But other than that, like, come on, man. Then they had like the quarterback highlight stick, the highlight light. I mean, not the stick. But you use the stick, but the quarterback highlight, and then everybody used Peyton Manning's and Tom Brady's because their whole shit used the whole field, so they didn't have to do no work. So you just had to go against the Colts and the Patriots every game, but it's like shit like that, man. They did something with stupid shit and falling apart, and their game started sucking. They started little like they got lazy. They didn't care. They don't care about Madden. You know why? Because you're still gonna buy it. You know why? Because if you want to play with those updated rosters, you're gonna have to buy the next Madden. You have to buy the next Madden if you want to play with those updated rosters. Your favorite NFL team just got that beast rookie out of college. You want to play with them? You know what you're gonna have to do? You're gonna have to buy Madden. You can't buy any other video game and play with that guy. You can't buy any other football games and play with that character or play with your favorite team, because they have the NFL license. They have the NFL license, so no other game could come out with that shit. So I hope and pray that EA Sports loses that license. I really do. I heard that this year is their last year with that license, until they have to try and come up with a new contract or renew it or whatever. I hope they don't come to an agreement. I hope they lose it. And it's not to say like, oh, fuck EA and I hope they lose money and blah blah blah. No, it's just I want that if you want to be good, you need that competitive edge. You need that competitive atmosphere. If you see that like another game is trying to take your money and take your customers and shit, you're gonna work harder to make a better game. EA has the technology and all this stuff, and they have the vision to make these games better, but they don't care. You know why? Because you're gonna buy it anyway. Now, if they lose that license, and other games are able to make NFL games and put the NFL logos and put AP on the cover and do all this and all these NFL players, you're going to start seeing real competition. You're going to see Madden step their game up. You're going to see EA step their game up and take this game and take this community more serious. Because I'm telling you now, if they lose their fucking contract and they lose that NFL license, another game that makes football, and they get to use the NFL thing, they're gonna right the wrongs of all Madden's wrongdoings. They're gonna answer the community. If I don't know if they'll make a Twitter or something, but if you hit them up, they'll answer you. You know why? Because they're hungry for that money. They're hungry for that money because they weren't able to make football games now. And since EA's been being dirtbags the whole time, now it's their chance to shine. Now, that new company comes along and they start making these games. Maybe 2K would come back. Who knows? Then they would answer the community, give the community what they want. Answer them, make sure to give them what they want, make a great game. And EA is going to see that, and they're going to see they start losing money, and then they're going to step their game up. I think EA can make the best games. I think when it comes to football, EA, they know what they're doing. They're just lazy, and they just need competition. When 2K came out, they stepped their game up a little bit, and then, after that, they bought out the license, and bam, fuck you. You can't do nothing now. But that's what I'm saying. They need that competition to step up their game, man. So I really do hope they lose their license. I really do, because that's what it's gonna take for them to step their game up. They won't just step their game, because everybody's gonna buy the game anyway. So it's not gonna be like, oh, if you don't buy the game, and that's another thing. If you don't buy the game, they start losing money. They'll step their game up with that way too. But you know, I understand people want to play with the new rosters, and I want to play with the new rosters too. So I totally understand that people will keep buying the game. It's not like Call of Duty, you know, because you just got some random character and you're shooting people. That's fine, you know. Then I can say, oh, you know, you don't have to buy the next game. But with Madden is different because you're playing with different players and stuff like that. So I totally get it. But what I'm saying is they need to lose that license, though. They need to really lose that license. It's horrible, man. This community is ridiculous, man, and they don't give two shits about you, anything. And I mean, all companies don't, you know, and it's totally understandable. You know, it's all about the money. Every company's like that, but they just blatantly show it. They blatantly just spit in your face and just take your money out your wallet and take your daughter out and don't bring her back before 10, you know, like, and they fuck them on prom night. Like, that's what they do. They just blatantly disrespectful with it. But I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment. We took it into overtime and we scored on the screen pass to win the game. Joe Flacco doing his thing, Ray Rice doing his thing. Did y'all see when I got that beast ass run how Anthony Spencer, not bum ass, but slow ass Anthony Spencer chased down Ray Rice? Did you see that? When I was streaming, I was going crazy when that happened. Anthony motherfucking Spencer chased down Ray Rice in full stride. Tell me how the fuck that happens. That was fucking horse shit. That's another thing. Look at that. The fucking angle routes are all shit. But I'm done ranting. I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment. This has been Adam. Fuck you, EA. Step your fucking game up. I hope you lose your contract. And I'm out of here.